What's up guys, Vince Lundy here, and today I want to give you a tour of my new office. So if you guys have been following along, you'll know that I've been in my new house about a year. I did a vlog moving into this new place, well, this time last year. And you know, it was just getting old. It was getting kind of bland. There wasn't any character to it. I had a big shelf that was just taking up a lot of space. I just felt like I needed something, you know, something new, something different, something exciting to get me to wake up, walk down my stairs, and go to work every day. And continue to create and continue to perform my job to the fullest. So I started by just taking everything out of my old setup. Like I said, I had that big, huge shelf that just took up a lot of space. It didn't really need to be there. And to be honest, it was just kind of an eyesore. I thought about what I could do to utilize as much of my space as possible. It's a small office, so really every wall and every corner had to be accounted for. I thought about how I worked in the space and what I could do to rearrange it to get the most out of my productivity. I realized that, you know, I spent most of my time at this desk right here, and it made me a little lazy. You know, I was just sitting in it all day, every day, and I wasn't moving, the blood wasn't flowing as well. So I knew that I wanted to incorporate a standing desk in addition to my sitting desk. So basically the next week was spent in the garage, just doing construction projects. The first thing I did was begin construction on the pallet wall. I got about, I don't know, maybe 10, 12 pallets. And instead of ripping them up with a hammer like you would normally try to, you know, pry the pallets off, that didn't work out very well. So I just came up with a different idea, and I just sawed right down. The pallets only ended up being about 12 inches, but as you can see, I kind of put it in 4 sections along. It still looks like a nice clean wall that just isn't a bunch of like wood chips or whatever. So that's what I was worried about, but it ended up turning out awesome. So after doing the pallet wall and getting it up, I wanted to get the paint going and have it be set and start to dry by the time the furniture was ready to go in. For the sitting desk that already existed, I just wanted to replace the top surface. The old one had been beaten up over the past couple of years, so I put a new piece of wood on this. I think I just used like a maple and used like some nice siding strips and stained it in polyurethane. And then after that, I had to build my stand-up desk. And I didn't want to make it too big, but I knew it needed to be big enough where, obviously tall enough that I could stand and work, but also I wanted to have some sort of storage in it. That was super important to me when designing this. As far as tech on the desk, I have a 27-inch Apple Thunderbolt display, which is more than enough room and resolution to get the job done. And right behind that, kind of tucked away, I have a late 2013 Apple Mac Pro computer. Gosh, I don't even know. I think it's a quad core, 12 gigabyte memory. I'm not quite sure. I'll pop up the specs so you guys can see them here. Like I said, it's a little bit of an older model. It definitely needs some upgrading. Gotta start saving my pennies because those things aren't cheap. As far as storage, I use all G-RAID Thunderbolt hard drives. They're lightning fast. And you can get them up to like, I think about 24 terabytes. So that's perfect for me. That's how I back everything up. And then I have some just little portable hard drives that I can kind of plug in and plug out if I want to transfer them over to my stand-up desk. So when it comes to making a workspace your own, I think a lot of it is just having something in, you know, little knickknacks, little things in there, little artwork, whatever it is that makes you feel creative and energized and excited to work. You'll see I got my old school film cameras, my creepy skull, which just holds paper clips or whatever. I have my little robot dude, guitars on the wall. That's the #1 thing about making your workspace you. It's having practical, you know, storage and workstations, the sitting, the standing, really having a spot for everything, but also not being afraid to make your office, you know, your own. That's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed my office. I hope you take a little inspiration from it, you know, to make your workspace your own and to go out there and keep grinding.